and good evening. I hope this video is going to find you when you're in good health and doing fine. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end, so let me know where you're watching this video from. So guys, there is an uproar in this YouTube street that has been sparkled by the charity that IAM-MARWA was doing, courtesy of Trenchtown Grandpa. The issue at hand is, these are the consignment that majority of people, more so the naysayers, came and inflicted the kind of wrong information in the minds of villagers. So they were kind of rejected this kind of goods. Now it came a time when IAM-MARWA now wanted like to gift people and was given instruction from the donor that this is how I want you to go about it. Still these people complaining. Therefore, there are people who are so hell-bent, like whenever IAM-MARWA does good, IAM-MARWA is still bad. Whenever IAM-MARWA come and explain, IAM-MARWA is still bad. And this alone has culminated to a point whereby IAM-MARWA had to deliver one specific bold message to them. And this kind of message is what we want to deconstruct and code so that we get to know the meaning. So guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. So let's dive in. Welcome back to my YouTube chat. My name is Zach and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, the simple message but bold. It's only 1% of the people who will decode or understand that kind of a message. Majority of people sometimes said that that was a careless statement. But to me, Zach Senior, it ain't a careless statement because I want to reconstruct and put that kind of a message in its own perspective so that people can get it in its contextual use. Perhaps let's listen to what IAM-MARWA is saying clearly, because this message came in after IAM-MARWA had finished distributing the consignment, and the villagers, kids, women, men came in to partake whatever IAM-MARWA had for them, courtesy of Trenchtown Grandpa. So this is the message. So we'll get its contextual meaning from where that message came from, to whom that IAM-MARWA was addressing, and when, how the message was delivered. So when there was the message was delivered in IAM-MARWA's presence and precinct and residence. What kind of activity was going on? The kind of activity was going on is IAM-MARWA was doing a charity work that was well documented and exhibited. But the message came in after the finalizing of such kind of dispensation of such consignment was really important, because there are a lot of negativity that has sparkled this charity that somehow was making it so controversial. So this message was meant for these people. This message was meant for the naysayers. And what was the message itself? So the message itself was being
these things to people, and other people try to create shenanigans from it. But at this point, we don't care. Anyway, guys, tomorrow will be our last day for this last consignment. I think I will have to invite more women because this is what is left here. You can see lots of shoes for women.
Don't care. That statement itself is so simple, and the tone and the jest in which it was delivered, people think that it was laced with attaches of arrogance, which I decline. But sometimes also being affirmed and being assertive in your point, and it works forcefully and firmly, people sometimes confuse it to be so arrogant. But at this moment, if I were IAM-MARWA, I could be so hyperbole arrogant in delivering such kind of a message. But IAM-MARWA was firm, assertive, and so candidly to people that at this moment, we don't care of the naysayers. Whatever you want to say, come and say it. Whatever you want to do, come and do it. We'll do it as per our own heart desires. The question that we must ask ourselves, what really provoked IAM-MARWA to start throwing such kind of a message so boldly to the naysayers? So long as such message was delivered to the naysayers, whether it was arrogantly done, or ruthlessly done, the message is home, dry, not wet, which means it desilted big time. So guys, we understand where Amara is coming from. Imagine Amara has done everything to prove to people that this is the right way to go. Amara has even, courtesy, through the courtesy friends, has even come to rehabilitate roads. But we people within his village has refused to understand. Yet, they've been inflicted or conflicted with the naysayers' information just because of a $30. They are like Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus the Master just because of a 30 pennies. It gives us a reflection of a society that is still riddled in poverty. That is the mindset itself, that they cannot come out from that cocoon, yet people buy their mindset to always continue being riddled by other kinds of taboo, poverty, that they have been held captive of always believing that people who are making it just because they beg. People who are making it because they are scammers. Very many YouTubers troop at Amara's home in a manner that they want to be like Marwa. Platform was given. Others even tried begging because they thought Amara is begging. It has never worked. Tell me a person who has been ever successful with begging. Begging itself cannot make anybody rich. So don't just come here and you want to abuse the sheer hard work of Marwa and you want to reduce it to begging. Not really. The people who are helping Amarwas are the people on the receiving end who are seeing the hard work that Amara is putting on the table. Remember, at one point I was telling you, the people from the West always rewards hard work. They will always give a token to hard work. They don't always give a token because they pity you. No, they will give you a token or any other kind of good work because they have seen the effort that you are making towards becoming a better person or towards building your society to become better than you found it. And that's why you see people are trooping to Amara's home. People are recording Amara's effort, not because Amara begs. So if you find the people from the West or from the Europe or from any other part of the world rewarding Amarwa, it is not begging. These people are rewarding the hard work. It's not only in our traditional Africans that people, the system was developed in a manner that we cannot reward hard work. We either reward pessimism, reward negativity, or reward pittiness. Are we there? So such kind of goods and consignment came through IAM-MARWA because of what people believed that IAM-MARWA is good for job, because of IAM-MARWA's character, because of IAM-MARWA attributes that's well exhibited and well residents in IAM-MARWA's, because of the fruits that IAM-MARWA is bearing. Not because other people want to talk bad about Mala, not because these people pity the IAM-MARWA. No. No one will ever reward pity. Because pity itself is a negative word. People empathize. We don't sympathize. And that is the true nature of charity. Empathication, not to sympathize. Sympathize is negative. So at this moment, IAM-MARWA has delivered a message that I don't care. And to whom was this message targeting? Or this message I don't care was meant for? To be specifically, I want to use a two-case study. It was meant for BBTV, because BBTV came also to charity IAM-MARWA of not giving these things to charity. Yet at the site, the villagers were present. IAM-MARWA was giving the consignment as they were agreeing.
Sacrifice. Are there no jackets in Argentina? Argentina is a cold country with a lot of winter. Don't you people have cold clothes in Argentina that you have to take jackets from a charity container that belongs to sons and daughters of the soil? In fact, they send those things to those people you call parasite. And you, rich people, have to select. All the guys that were selecting those things before giving it to the poor, are you people poor? Are you people the real poor people in Africa? You people, a lot of YouTubers like Gitriba. Gitriba, are you a poor man? Are you a charity case? Why will they give you the shoes before giving to poor people? You get money on YouTube, Gitriba. You get money on YouTube. Can't you buy? Are you poor? When they say poor, for me, my understanding is that people that cannot provide that thing for themselves.
Full message to her that at this moment we don't care about the rand. At this moment we don't care of any other kind of a dam or a dam that you must vex across your social media. You can even go to the Utopia. You can even go to anywhere, pitch your camera and start ranting the whole year. At this moment where it has reached, we don't care. And that is the bold message and a bold statement that Amar is delivering to any other kind of naysayers of this world. That at this moment, we don't care. Guys, this message, we don't care, is a simple statement, but has got 5 ingredients or principles that Amar has upgraded it, of which at the end of this video, I will have to highlight and state and explain the gist that's shrouded within it. Perhaps you have also to keep it here, because it never stopped from there. JT also came in with a twist, daring IAM-MARWA, chiding an IAM-MARWA of other things, because he's shifting the goalpost. He wants to start a shenanigan. And these are the things that really trigger IAM-MARWA to come and tell them, at this moment, I don't care. So what was
By the way, Marwa, I know you're watching me. Where is your Safari car? Because you haven't registered that. To a company. So did you rent the car, or is it yours? By the way, that's a question that you will need to address, man. Because when I decide to go back and do my investigation, I'll know. I'll know. Okay. I know where the car is. Did you rent it or you just bought it? Man, I'll go do my investigation. Please, don't make me do that. Anyway,
sometimes you wonder, and that is
we are inside. We're still inside the shopping mall.
daring IAM-MARWA to go and do an investigation of IAM-MARWA Safari car that IAM-MARWA has rented a car. You boy, you have got no the wherewithal to come out with anything that is so credential, anything that is so credible, out of your own imagination. When IAM-MARWA was very present in this YouTube street, IAM-MARWA told you that is an actuary, study at the Kenyatta University in the Faculty of Science and Mathematics. He told you that he got a second class upper doing actual science. But majority of people couldn't mean, because they are looking the looks of IAM-MARWA, because they are looking person, somebody who was saying that somebody who has got one eye, somebody who was just holding a camera to have done such kind of actual science, a course that is done with people with a high intellectual capacity, people who have got all the wherewithal of mathematics, people who have got all the homes and the credential to excel in such kind of an international subject. People couldn't believe it. It took the naysayers to say that IAM-MARWA is lying, this person has never gone to university. It took the naysayers and all the information that were doing rounds in this YouTube street, that were littering the YouTube street, that IAM-MARWA has never gone to school. What did the naysayer did? They sponsored the on-trending, as of course, on-trending jet to that university, went to the website and started looking at the names of the graduates. lo and behold, they were proved wrong. They found the name Frederick Marwa, who graduated in that faculty, and his name was in the graduation booklet. Marwa graduated and wore a gown and was present in a graduation square. Then later, they came in and changed the topic. Oh, he might have gone to school, but he doesn't look like one. Or he might have gone to school and graduated, but that course doesn't help him. Really? That is the statement and the vexations from persons who have been proven wrong, persons who have been defeated by their own findings. Just like I want to tell JT, you go and do whatever investigation that you want. Whatever the finding that you come out with, we don't care. Amaro doesn't care. In fact, your entire existence with the X generation doesn't baffle Amaro. At this moment, at this time, we don't care. Amaro doesn't care. And that is the message that Amaro was telling to all these naysayers boldly. But guys, the statement itself is simple, that at this moment you don't care. What does this message portend in the near future? There are 5 principles that was so encapsulated within this simple statement that at this moment we don't care. I've explained to you that what does that one means to Marwa. Guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly stick tuned here, because I'm going to reveal you the 5 important principles encapsulated with the Amara statement, I don't care, and what that statement portends to Amara's futures going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, so let's dive in. The statement, how simply it is a futuristic kind of a statement. It's a statement that looks at the bigger pictures and focuses on the ball. And that one is the summary of the statement itself. But I've just given you the summary, but now I want to break the summary into a simpler 5 points agenda that Marwa encapsulated, that Marwa portends to achieve in future going forward with this vlog, with his family going forward. Guys, remember, the statement comes in with the new Marwa order, that Marwa is not the same like Marwa you used to see. Because Marwa is no longer single anymore. Marwa has got a family. Therefore, some kind of goals must be united or unified or integrated, or some kind of goals must be paved away, but move forward together as a one single unit in a family to drive their force in what they wanted to achieve going forward. So what does this statement, I don't care, portends in Marwa future? 1, this message itself shows acceptance. So Marwa has accepted the situation in the YouTube street and in the village how it is, that people's existence doesn't scare him anymore. People's features and fate doesn't scare him anymore. It's only that his family members and unit, it's what is working for. Family first. So Marwa has agreed and accepted that however much he does, however good she might be, however philanthropic he has exhibited in the community, people's merely doesn't change. There are still negativity that will sparkle with it. That Amara have agreed that until now, you will never stop doing what he loves. You will never stop helping people, but at a distance. But you will never care the less. And that is the statement simply, I don't care. Number 2, the statement, I don't care, simply means an acknowledgement of the fact that you might be doing good in the society, but some people might reject that kind of good. But that alone should not derail you from your focus, should not derail you from your mission and objective going forward. Therefore, Amara acknowledge the fact that being good is well, but it's not a mandatory. Helping a person is not a right, but it's a privilege that is extending a courtesy call. There are people who will bite back, but there are people who will appreciate. So Amara has decided whether you appreciate or bite, it will help you at a distance. Therefore, Amara doesn't care. That's number 2. Number 3, IAM-MARWA has decided with a statement, I don't care at this moment, which means as a family and existing in the YouTube space or anywhere, IAM-MARWA won't be pleasing anybody going forward. One, family first. Everything that he does is him and themselves first. Therefore, majority of people will come in later because it's been taught. It's been beaten. Once beaten, twice shy. Therefore, you want to reward yourself first before you reward other people. Even in the law of economics, the law of a surplus, they tell you, don't just start helping people. You must save first, then you have a surplus. It's when you start helping other people. Help yourself first, then help other people. So this is the economic law and the business law that IAM-MARWA is applying over here. That it's no longer going to please anybody. Whether naysayers, whether who, family first and himself first. Because all this has been good, but people still trolling him. So he doesn't care. Number 4, IAM-MARWA was simply avoiding distraction. That he will no longer confront people who want to say their opinion. That he will allow you the space to say whatever that you want to say. But that alone won't scare him. That alone won't distract his focus. That alone won't make him lose the focus. So IAM-MARWA focus is like that one of a lion. That a simple distraction won't distract him. On a sight of a dancing gazelle, he will have to wake up very early in Africa, and he will make sure to run very faster than the fastest, than the slowest gazelle, so that he doesn't miss a prey. And that's the statement of IAM-MARWA depicts and portends in the near future, that you erect your roadblocks. You do whatever shenanigans that you want to do, but that one alone won't derail them and as a family unit going forward to achieve whatever they want to achieve. He acknowledges that negativity exists. Whether you do good or bad, still people will be talking bad at you. That kind of a statement is a statement of a victor. It's a statement of a victory. It's a victory statement that IAM-MARWA has won all the brands of being character assassinated, or being talked bad. But this one will never derail him to achieve, because in all quadratical spheres of life, IAM-MARWA has lived and proven people wrong. IAM-MARWA has done himself great. In his YouTube street and glitz, he's built himself a villa. IAM-MARWA has acquired the family that at one point he once cherished to be. In all his years, he has got the loyal fans that gallivanting around her to form a buffer that IAM-MARWA, when IAM-MARWA is at the weakest point, lands. IAM-MARWA also has got a family that believes in him, and those are the buffer for IAM-MARWA. So any naysayer's opinion, hearing or outside there, won't tilt IAM-MARWA's focus. The only thing that IAM-MARWA is, this is a statement of a victory. That what IAM-MARWA wanted to achieve in life, despite all these roadblocks that was erected along his way, the villa is there standing, courtesy of the YouTube and hard work. The family that IAM-MARWA wanted to bring out is there. The Land Cruiser is there, and many more is going. It doesn't matter the statement. If IAM-MARWA could have achieved all this in all this kind of murky water and controversial kind of statement along this YouTube street, therefore what scares IAM-MARWA? There's nothing will scare at IAM-MARWA big time. So it's a statement of affirmation, a statement of a victory that I don't care because I've achieved, and I'm embarking into working hard to achieve more, to slap your ego going forward, to end up this conversation going forward, guys. At this moment, I don't care. And this message itself is courtesy of IAM-MARWA. Guys, let me know what you think at the comment section. Until next time, this is